playing video games, and then
Yep.
like I blink, and then suddenly the after party's ending because I played video games. Just distracted the whole time.
It's not a terrible thing to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it could be worse.
Could very well. All right, we're going to start off with some donations. Welcome to the after party.
Yay!
Thank you guys very much for donating on
After party.
our
donation.
show. We appreciate it. So starting with Pup Shepherd, $5. Arf arf hugs. I hope you guys are well. Have a happy stream. Thanks, Pup.
Thanks, Pup.
Hope you're doing well too.
We did have a happy stream too.
It was a very happy stream. We'll probably have a happy ending to the stream too.
Overwatch is making things choppy. Wait,
Uh-oh.
is it? Or everything's fine? Everything's fine.
You got this,
Repeatedly
Paul.
leaving matches early will result in a penalty, Kyle.
Uh-oh. Is it saying that because I usually do that?
I don't know. When do you benchmark Overwatch?
Sometimes. But I haven't in a while.
Oh. How do you benchmark it? You join live games?
I usually do like a run through in the training, one of the training apps so that it's more consistent.
Yeah.
My
I wonder
internet
why
will...
I wonder why it's warning you about leaving matches early.
That is weird.
Crappy.
That means you got to finish your rounds, Paul.
I will try.
Don't get Blizzard mad at me.
I will try.
Jose Silvera. Jose Silvera. Mr. Silvera with the $20 donation. Picked up a Maximus 11 Gene and need a good mobile case that can accommodate open loop cooling. Any suggestions? A good mobile case for open loop cooling. How mobile?
The Gene, that's micro ATX, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mobile case for open loop cooling. That's a
Open
that's
loop
a that's
cooling.
a specific question that that I don't.
Huh. Well, the Define Mini C is micro ATX and can house some liquid cooling in there.
Doesn't
So the Meshify C Mini as well could.
Thermaltake's the is it P1? Thermaltake has that one that's just like a
The box?
no, it's
like
just
a
like a
cube?
backboard with a piece of
Oh,
tempered glass on front.
is that portable?
Maybe if it's a smaller one, but I believe you can sort of reconfigure it to look more like a test bed. That's not. There's a P3.
That's full ATX though, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Mini ATX for the P1. Anyway, that's a good question, and I do not have a good answer for it off the top. of my
Chat
head.
suggesting Corsair 280X. That's not a bad idea.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, that's
Get
a
a
pretty...
Corsair 280X.
That's it.
And if it's the wrong answer, then blame chat.
Yeah.
There.
Someone also suggested the NZXT Manta, which I actually were using for Wifey Sauce's build, her workstation PC. It's been great. Has a custom loop in there, but that's mini ITX. I think he's looking for micro ATX. So, yeah, check out the 280X. That's the best we got. Good luck, Jose. Juan, $10. How much performance hit would I take with one 16 gig 3200 megahertz RAM stick versus two 8 gig 3200 megahertz RAM sticks on a Ryzen 2600? So single channel versus dual channel for streaming and gaming. Also, what motherboard do you recommend for a 2600? Juan, if you can help it, I would say going dual channel is going to optimize your performance overall and your experience, but you're not going to suffer greatly if you only have one stick of memory in there. I can't exactly tell you what the performance difference is going to be, but it's probably not going to be detrimental to your game to the point where you can feel the difference. It's one of those things where if you are building a PC from scratch, it's always advised to go dual channel, assuming that your board supports dual channel, as opposed to, instead of going with a single stick. But it's not so detrimental to your gameplay that if you already had a single stick and you were happy with that capacity, that it would warrant swapping it out and spending more money for a dual channel kit. So something to be aware of when you're ready to upgrade your RAM, go with a dual channel kit, or if you have if you find an additional 16 gig stick down the line, stick it in there, pun intended. But for now, you should be fine. It's not gonna hurt you too bad. As far as what motherboard you'd want recommended or you'd want for a 2600. there's a lot of good options. I would say B450 is the sweet spot platform. There's cheaper ones and more expensive ones on the AM4 side, but B450 has good price to performance for what it's worth, plenty of connectivity. You can find it for a pretty good deal as well. B450 boards usually go from, I mean, anywhere from like $60 and upwards. You know, depending on what your budget is, I would say you could get a pretty decent board that's, you know, floating around 90 to 110 bucks, which will serve you well for a while. And it's also going to be upgrade compatible, backwards compatible, forward compatible with upcoming Ryzen 3000 series CPUs, should you be inclined to upgrade down the line. Hopefully that helps, and good luck. Nicholas Lumsden, $10, looking to upgrade soon to Z390. Looking to get 32 gigs of RAM, looking for opinions on 2x16 versus 4x8. Performance versus aesthetics.
2x16.
2x16 is what I would go with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to give you more longevity because you'll be able to slot in more RAM down the line, which would essentially give you up to 64 gigs when you're ready for that, maybe a couple years down the line, versus being fully maxed out, you know. If you have the option, I would go with functionality over form in this case. And your system's still going to look really nice with 2 sticks, you know, assuming you get a nice looking kit of RAM. So hopefully that helps. Gregory Leith, Gregory L, $10. Is it possible in a PC with 2 GTX RTX 2080 Ti graphics cards meant for gaming, I think he meant for gaming, to have one specifically for a physics engine, so to speak, a physics engine? I'm not sure if that makes sense, but is it possible?
You
Yes.
can designate a GPU to specifically do physics, yes.
Yeah,
It's not very common.
right. And you wouldn't need a 2080 Ti to do it either.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot overkill. You don't need to spend over $1,000 just for a physics card. If anything, you could maybe do. You can still do SLI with a dedicated physics card, right? So you'd have 3 cards in there.
I believe so.
So what you could do is utilize, if you already have the 2080 Ti's, use them for gaming, and then buy a cheaper card, maybe, you know, I don't know, GTX 1660 or something like that, 1660 Ti to handle physics. But I would not utilize one of those higher end GPUs for that purpose, when they're much more suited and for gaming. These are good questions, though. Keep them rolling. William Henning, $5. If being used mostly for gaming, is it worth getting an NVMe over a SATA SSD? You guys helped a lot during my first build. Thanks. If it's mostly for gaming, an NVMe drive isn't really going to net you that much more performance.
Yes, it's not necessary.
It's not.
It's fun.
It's fun and nice and ooh, like it's fast seeing the benchmarks when you run it and stuff, and you know, Atto and stuff. But you should be fine with the SATA SSD for gaming. Your games are going to load the same. You know, it's going to feel the same. You know, the whole equation changes when you're a content creator. Let's say you're, you know, recording your game plays and uploading them to YouTube and maybe editing Twitch highlight reels and shit like that. Then, okay, then we're talking, there might be some justification for a higher performance drive. But if you're just gaming, you're totally fine with SATA for now. Runtman13, $10. I just switched from an iPhone 10 to an S10 Plus and switched from a MacBook Pro that I've had for 7 years to an HP Omen 17.3 inch with an i7 8750H.
Cool.
That is all he said. So he just wanted us to know, and we know now.
I'm curious, you know, I'd be curious to like hear a review on that after the fact, like what worked better, what worked worse.
I like it. I don't like it.
What was appreciated about both. Like, I know there's pros and cons to both sides.
Sure.
And I try to be clear whenever I talk about, you know, Macintosh and stuff like that. Like, if you use it and it works for you and you get work done, like, use it. Like,
exactly.
You know, I just get mad because I can't build a computer. I mean, you can build a Hackintosh, but you got to kind of jump through.
There's a lot of sacrifices.
It's not really made for that. So that's
a lot of sacrifices you make with that
really
too.
delve into that, but anyway.
Right. But cool. Thanks, Bruntman. All right, we've got Derek Vernier. Sorry, it was Derek V. I'll just call you Derek V. Thanks, Devi.
What up, Davey?
$5. Paul, would you consider revisiting the entry-level Threadripper build since hardware has gotten cheaper? Most notably, the entry-level Threadripper being half.
I had actually thought about that somewhat recently because there's quite a few more options. There's some cheaper X399 motherboards that are out there now too.
Yeah.
That's a good suggestion. Something.
How cheap can you find an X399 board for now?
I think like 200. I feel like there's some lower end ones.
Yeah.
That can do that.
Nice.
Oh, give me heals! Give me heals!
Which build is he talking about?
Entry level Threadripper was a video I did, I don't know how long ago. It was just basically like, hey, you want Threadripper, you want to build a reasonably powerful Threadripper system.
I remember that.
What's the cheapest you can do it for? And I wasn't trying to go like, what's the absolute cheapest everything. I was just trying to get
most bang for the buck.
Yeah, I was just trying to get like, not an absurdly cheap system, but like a reasonable Threadripper system. How much you have to spend? Anyway.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's a good question. Thanks, Derek. Jose Silvera, $20. Thanks for the content, fellas. Thank you very much for your participation and contribution, Jose. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. It's very generous. Stephen Hill, what's up, Stephen? Long time no see,
Steven.
buddy. $15. Haven't pestered you guys in a long time. Yeah, I was just about to say. New house is looking great. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you very much. I got a house tour 2.0 coming on YouTube relatively soon, probably in the next week or so. It's already on FLOATPLANE, but basically just giving a second round of the house after one month of move-in, 1 month after move-in. So a lot has changed, a lot of plans for the future. More to come on that later. So keep your eyes peeled for that, guys.
He beat me.
Oh no! Physically,
I was having a one-on-one with
a character. Junkrat?
I can't remember. I have a brain break. The dude with the 2 shotguns.
The Ghost Reaper. Yeah. Nelson Deese, $10. Thank y'all, and thanks for all you do. And finally, I'm able to get some March too. I think he meant merch too.
Merch.
But March is great too. I have nothing against that month.
It's a lovely time, spring.
Hey, it's great. March is a great month to buy merch.
Yep.
It's merch March. Thank you very much, Nelson. I appreciate it. Zero X Geek, $5. Love you guys. It's still me, Chris Wesley. Made a YouTube channel, so I had to come up with a name. Love you guys and both your channels. Zero X Geek. I assume that's the name of your new YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Chris. Good luck on the channel. Whatever you decide to do with it or the direction you head, we wish you all the best. Sending you positive vibes. Jaron Hack. Jaron? J-A-R-O-N. Jaron.
Like Jaron Lanier.
Jaron Lanier, obviously. Everyone knows Jaron. $5. Love your shows and both your channels. You put out some great content. It'd be nice to see you playing some Apex Legends.
Ooh, well, I'm sorry I'm playing Overwatch right now because it was loaded.
It was loaded, and Paul's actually pretty good at Overwatch.
Sometimes.
I
have not even played since Batista's in the game, so I don't even know.
I mean, compared to Apex, we just get slaughtered in that game, and
that's probably true.
No one wants to watch us lose that badly. But maybe we'll turn up the Apex next week. Lucid Gaming and Tech, $5. YouTube inspired me to put tech-related content on my channel. Thank you.
Too.
I look up to you and inspire to be like you two with my channel. Thank you, Lucid. You're
sorry.
I'm trying to read this nice commenter's donation.
I won.
Oh, you did.
Victory. I helped. Okay, sorry.
I was like, fuck your donations.
Last week I lost all the games, so. Yeah,
nice comeback. All right, well, Lucid, you said you two have inspired me to put tech-related content on my channel. Thanks, I look up to you and aspire to be like you two with my channel. Cool.
Look.
I'm glad we were inspiring in some way. Not everyone feels that way about us.
I thought I got to play the game, but it was the from the other team.
Ah. All right, I think you're you're still up there. Gretel Master.
I did get you this
a lot of healing
there, though,
and 37% of team damage taken. You took a beating.
See if I got any medals.
Human
it's all about
shield.
the medals.
Come on. I think you had the most noble rewards.
All right, I got most healing. Medals. Also silver for hero damage. That's good. Those are good medals.
Good
17 eliminations. All right.
That's more than I would do. Good job, Paul.
Thank you.
Juan Macias. Oh, he's the last one. Been following y'all since Newegg. EBIT watching y'all. I don't know what EBIT means. EBIT. Been following y'all since Newegg. EBIT watching y'all.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure what you mean, but it sounds positive. So I'm going to say thank you, Mr. Juan.
Me too.
I think stream might have crashed.
Stream crashed?
Really? says it's fine.
YouTube looks fine. YouTube!
Dropped frames 0, it says for both.
Okay. It's probably just YouTube taking a poop. Or Twitch.
YouTube's still
All right, cool. Thanks, honey.
Sorry about that.
All right. I see it. Thank you, Sal. It says Twitch is dead right here in the show doc. Okay. This is the last one. All right, we'll cut donations off after him. Dr. Mobius, $9.95. I built a PC specifically to be a Hackintosh X299 Aorus Gaming 7, 7820X, 32 gigs, PC, 3200 speed RAM, GTX 1080 Ti, hardline, water cooled.
Nice.
Wow, not too shabby. It's actually really good. I wonder how that's working. I wonder if you're compromising on any features that either a PC or a Macintosh would otherwise have, because I know that's the thing with Hackintoshes. Sometimes you build them and you lose certain features. Maybe audio doesn't work 100%, or Wi-Fi. You have to like add Wi-Fi cards, sound cards, and things like that. So I wonder how it all worked for you. I tried to do a Hackintosh once. I didn't get very far. I was having some issues with trying to actually get it installed on the system.
Sorry, you're out of sync now. The video and audio is out of sync.
How bad?
Bad.
All right. There's apparently an audio-video desync now, which is
Hold on.
which Paul will definitely
I exited
fix.
Overwatch, so maybe let's test. Was that off?
It's like an old
Can you guys tell?
Gojira movie.
It's like a what?
An old
Audio's
Gojira movie, like
very out of sync.
Godzilla.
I don't know what caused all of this.
About a second.
Lag on YouTube.
Someone
and Twitch.
says about 1.5 seconds.
Oh,
That's weird.
well,
Clap was very off.
I don't know.
10 seconds off. Now you guys are just lying.
Not sure why.
That's really bizarre.
It's peculiar.
But, Dr. Mobius also asked, can you do a Hackintosh build guide? I've been having issues with the install process. See, you're experiencing the same thing I did, and that's why I didn't finish it. I might revisit it in the future at some point, but I have no initial plans to. So, I don't know. There's a lot of forums, though. There's a ton of forums on Hackintoshes that I would suggest reading through before continuing further. No?
No, I'm
Still off?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what we can do about that.
Can you change delay on the fly while we're streaming, or does it make you cut?
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever tried to do that live. So we're going to try to fix the sync, but since we're almost towards the end of the stream,
I just
may not.
switched it and switched it back, so I don't know if it's fixed or not. Let's test again, chat.
How was that?
We'll see. I mean,
It looks like a really bad anime dub.
not fixed.
No,
No.
okay. Looks like I have a
This
list.
is the Elgato HD60. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's an older card that I will be replacing soon.
You gonna upgrade? You getting the 4K,
Yeah.
4K Pro?
Yeah,
4K
we're supposed
60
to asking Justin about that. Hey, Justin, where's our damn cards? I have no Johnsons. So,
No Johnsons?
So yeah, all of you hate me, and I take it personally.
I have
that,
multiple Johnsons.
That you hate me.
Really? You don't have any?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh.
They're all
Okay.
just screw it. I like Paul's stuff better.
All right, well,
Yeah.
Johnson to
He goes-
Nelson.
Nelson.
Nelson D from Texas.
Nelson Mandela.
He got an awesome hardware RGB everything shirt as well as a Thumbscrew beer set.
Nice.
So, some merch from both of us. Hope you enjoy that. Thank you. And a Johnson for you. John L. from Virginia
John L.
got the Captive Thumbscrew Black Tri-Blend t-shirt. See,
Nice.
Cal?
It
Pick
sells.
up. People are they're really into the Captive Thumbscrew.
I didn't doubt
I'm
it.
gonna get one. I'm getting one soon.
Get your own shirt.
Timothy C. from Georgia got
TC.
the Awesome Hardware RoboLove gaming desk mat set.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry, not the set, the single desk mat, but the big one, the long one.
Oh, big and long.
Johnson for you, Tim.
Like them big and long.
We got a Johnson for Edward L. from Texas. Got the pub glass
Nice.
from my store. Super nice. I think you will enjoy that. Johnson for you, a Kylia V from Michigan.
That's my twin sister,
Kylia.
Kylia.
It's very similar.
I love her.
You should have a Kylia alter ego as well. Or your sister. Your sister
She's
Kylia.
a real person.
Got
so.
the Awesome Hardware RGB Everything Black t-shirt. So thanks, and Johnson from both of us to you. One more Johnson for Rob S. from Florida. We got the thumb screw, heavy metal, gray t-shirt. That's also a classic, also a good one.
Cool.
Hope you enjoy that. Thank you very much for your support, all you guys who
Thank
bought
you.
stuff from the stores.
Thank you to all of you. And we have one last thing to sign off with, which is a Twitch raid.
I like Twitch.
We're gonna raid Chef Departy.
Depart.
Chef Departy. So Chef, CHEF,
De
Party, PARTY.
Chef Departy.
So I'm just gonna like go to the channel really quick just to make sure that it's not porn. You know, our friend Sal, he's a wild card, that one.
That's a mango. He's got a mango.
Oh, a big old naked mango.
Mango salad bar. Wow.
So he looks like he's doing cooking.
Wow.
Which is pretty different, but also pretty cool. So he has 36 viewers right now. Let's try to make it.
He's making mango salad and barbacoa tacos. That sounds so good.
Let's take him from 36 to at least 350 viewers.
Tacos.
If we can tenfold his current viewership,
That'd be fabulous.
I will be happy. So everyone go raid the shit out of Chef Departy. We're gonna host him right after this. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys. Goodbye.